Hi, I'm Teresa Arsenault of Christian Art Creations, and I have here today my wonderful husband, Terry Arsenault, and co-founder of
Yes.
Christian Art Creations.
Yes.
Terry, would you like, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Like I didn't know.
Yeah.
And would you like to just introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do creatively.
Okay. Like Teresa said, I'm Terry Arsenault. I was born and raised in Sarnia, Ontario, and so was Teresa. And we met there and we got married. And that's another story. We won't go into that. That's a God moment there. But anyways, always loved to draw since I was a child. I remember drawing cars when I was 6 years old, cars of the future. And I thought, oh, that's great. And so I drew them, and I look now at the cars now, they don't look anything like what I drew. They weren't very futuristic. But anyways, that's where I started. I remember drawing a lot.
Okay.
And then I remember going through school, and I loved art. It was one of my favorite subjects. And I had really good teachers, except for one in grade 5. She didn't like art, and that was the challenge. And I was so disappointed in that. But after that, it was great. They were all fantastic teachers. And then when I get to high school, I took art in high school. I took 4 years of art in high school. And we had a teacher from Yugoslavia. I forget her name now, but she was good and inspiring. And I was doing a lot of stuff then. I was drawing a lot then more than anything else. And I was learning a lot about perspective and everything. And so that was really good. And then when I finished high school, I kind of put it down. I didn't do it as much anymore. And life got in the way. And so I didn't touch it until later. Teresa and I met 12 years later. And we got married, and then I started drawing again, and a little bit here and there, not a whole lot.
Mhm.
And then the life went on again, and then we moved here to the island. And
When you say the island, can
oh,
you
sorry, yeah, we live
tell
here.
them
Yeah,
what island?
as you know, we're from Canada, and we lived in a province called Ontario, which is similar to the States. And we moved to another province on the east coast of Canada called Prince Edward Island. And we live in Summerside, and we've been here now since 2003. So that's a little over 18 years, and we love it here. So that's what I mean by island. And so we've been attending this church here in Summerside, and they had this artist come, and she would draw and paint during the service. And really a gifted artist, and her name was Lucy Bellemare. Hope she doesn't mind me mentioning her name here. But she inspired me and Teresa to get back into our art. So the first drawing I did when I got back to drawing in church was this one here. Let me share this. And this is it. Lucy gave me a piece of paper, a pencil, and away I went. And I was thinking, okay, I had this image come to my mind, and that's what I got. And then speed up a few years from now, and the Lord started putting on my heart to draw again. So back in 2018, I started drawing again. And it was like a 40-day fast. And that 40-day fast, the Lord showed me to start drawing things from the devotion, 40-day devotion we were doing through our church. And by the 14th day, the Lord showed me, or the 18th day, he said, this is what I want you to do. I want you to draw again. And focus on drawing, not on the other mediums that you like to do, but just drawing. And so I started drawing from the 40-day devotion, images from the devotion of looking through the eye of Jesus and how he would look and see things. And so I did that for 40 days. And a lot of them are rough and not really that great, but the Lord said I can go back and do them later, which is great with me because it takes a long time to do one drawing. So the first one took me like hours, and I can't do that every day. I just don't have the time. It's not practical. And so following that year, I went to 2019, and the Lord told me to start drawing eyes. And so I started drawing eyes. And as I'm looking up images of eyes to draw, I started seeing reflections in the eye. And the Lord said, I want you to draw reflections in the eye of Jesus at certain moments in his life. And that's where the Eye of series started. And so I'm going to share the screen here, and I'll show you the next one. And this was my first one, reflection of the eye of God looking down at his son dying on the cross. And with each drawing, and after I finished this one, the Lord showed me to draw another one. And this one was, oh, sorry, that's not it. Here we go. And this is the one here, and this one is the eye of the Christ child, with Jesus we see as he's looking out of the cradle, or the what he's looking out of at the time,
Manger.
the manger and not the cradle. And these are what he was seeing in his eye. And that was the third one, and that was finished in December 2018. Now we'll go back to this. Now this is the last one I did, and this is called the Eye of the Passion.
Mm.
And this reflection is showing Jesus dying on the cross in his final hour.
Mm.
And the final hour, you can tell it's the final hour. To me, anyways, I know this is by the eclipse. And the eclipse is, if you look at the face of the clock, like an analog clock, is about 2 o'clock.
Mm.
And they said the eclipse lasted from noon until about 3 o'clock. And at 3 o'clock is when Jesus gave up his spirit to the Father.
Mm.
And there's different elements that represent certain things that were happening at that time, with the Roman soldier looking up at him saying, wow, this really must have been the man of God. And then you got Mary with the one, the apostle, I believe is John. And then you got the religious leaders at that time who were just didn't care for Jesus. And so this is my final drawing. And each one I do, the Lord is showing me how to improve my skills.
Mm.
And with this one here, just the white of the eye, and the shading and the skin and everything, it blew me away. Like, I just didn't sit down, bang, and draw it. It took me over a year.
Long time.
It took me a long time on and off drawing it. I had to practice each one of the elements, how to draw them, to make sure I could do it once I put them on paper for the final drawing.
Yeah.
And that brought us up to here.
Yeah.
And
sometimes in the process of drawing this, I remember you just weeping. Yeah, it was very special. So I would like to know, and I'm sure they would like to know, if this is the last one in the series, or are you planning to do more in the series? So what are you working on next?
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
I guess I'm having a God moment. Oh, show me more to draw. And I'm drawing one now. Just started. And it came from a song from Bethel. And I'm trying to remember the name of the song now. I sing Hallelujah. The other drawing coming through is one of Jesus going down to Hades and taking back the keys of death and sin. Hell.
Yeah.
Death and hell. Yeah, sorry. I got distracted with the phone here. And I'm not sure why I'm crying. It's caught me off guard. It's just, I'm really being moved by the Spirit now. And this is what I'm supposed to draw.
Yeah.
And I'm taken back by it. Sorry. I don't have to be sorry. It's a God moment. And I'm looking forward to drawing this one. I've been practicing the different elements now of the hands. And they're going to be practicing drawing the keys and different elements that could be within this drawing. And so I've started that. And so it's.
Yeah. So you don't just sit down and just boom, you just draw the thing. It sounds like you go through a process of a lot of mini drawings building up to doing the actual drawing.
Yes, I do. I do a lot of practice drawing the different parts of it. I draw the eye itself until I get it right. I feel it's God showing me to draw. Okay. And so, like, especially just the hand itself was just, I was really picky. I like to do detailed drawings, and so getting the hand just right is important to me. And so I'll draw it numerous times before I get it the way I like it. I even use my own hand as a reference for drawing. Okay. And so I take pictures of it so I can have it, and I'll redraw it and draw it over and over again until I get to the point where I go, yeah, this is what I want. And then I have to take that and put it on the official drawing. Right. And that's the tricky part, to make sure I get it just right. Yeah. For me anyway, because I'm very particular what I put on these pictures. And so I hope that answer your question.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
Good.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing your heart. And I'm sure I know I'm looking forward to seeing the next drawing. Okay. So we realize that each of your drawings probably takes like 200 hours or something. It takes a really long time to,
Right.
like the last one took about a year to develop completely. So you're probably the originals are not available for sale, but
No.
are there prints that people can buy? And where
Yes.
would they get those?
Yes, I do have prints available now for all three of them, and the future ones coming. And right now, I have them posted on Fine Art America. You can go there and you can buy them any size you want, any medium you want. You can have it on just a regular a regular canvas, or you can do it on whatever and different sizes. You go to Fine Arts America, and we'll post that in this video, so you can go there and find it.
Yes.
They're also posted on TNT Artspirations, which is a website we share for our own business.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also find them on Christian Art Creation,
Mm-hmm.
which this is being posted on. They'll be there too.
Yes, but you can't purchase from Christian Art Creations. It is not an e-commerce site. It's more or less a catalog, and then you contact the members that you're interested in. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you can find it, and then you can buy it. You can buy them from Fine Art America through the links that we'll provide here in this video.
Okay, so well, thank you very much, Terry, for sharing your heart and as well as your art. And we just thank you for watching, for joining us for this time. Please give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Share it. Please share it. And subscribe if you would like to hear from more of our members. We're going to be interviewing more of our members, and you'll get to hear the actual process and what, how some of our members create, and you'll get to see a little bit of their art. And I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah. I hope so. Yeah. So thank you very much. God bless you. Goodbye.
Bye.